Alright guys, welcome back to this HTML and CSS tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to be talking about listing. Now sometimes when we are building websites, we need to list certain items. For example, maybe I'm building a website for a certain company or a certain firm, and now the firm or company wants me to list the type of services that they have available. I need to use a tag to do them. And how will I do them? Now first of all, let's go ahead and introduce a header, and I'm going to use the h2 for today. And after this, I'm going to call this listing over here like so. Okay, so now let me save this and open my index, and let's see what I've got. Okay, so now I have listing over here as my heading. Now that I have this listing as my heading, let's go ahead and list some items under them. So first of all, let's say the first service is first service, and the second service is also second service. So I'll say second and service. Okay, and I have a third service again, so third service. Now let me save this, and as we've noticed in our text editor, we've listed some service over here whereby we have the first service, second service, and the third service. So let me go to my browser, reload the page, and this is not listing, this is just a sentence. Okay, so how do we do that? Now, although we are listing this in our text editor, but the markup language is not seeing any tag to go according to us to use this as listing, so we need to specify this as list. Okay, now one can say we can use the paragraph to do that, so I can do something like p and I will close p. Okay, then I'll do same for this, so p once again, and I need to close p over here. Last one, I have p and I should close p again. Okay, so let me save this, reload in the browser, and what do we have? Okay, we have first service, second service, and third service. But this is not listing, this is just a paragraph text. So how do we turn this into listing? Now, to make this list, we have to use what we call the list tag, which is, we have two types. We have the ordered list and we have the unordered list. But before that, what we can do is we can use break to do these things. Okay, so let me say something like this is service, and now let me try breaking here, br again, br, and again. I think that's okay. Let me save this, and what this br means is after first service it should break the line and move to the next code. So after first service it will break and move to line 10, and after second service it will break and move to line 11. Now let me save this and reload this in the browser, and as you see, these are like listing, but this is not appropriate. This is not the appropriate tag to use for listing. Now the appropriate tag to use for listing, we have two types of them. The most popular one, unordered list and ordered list. Now when we say unordered, it means the lists are unordered, meaning they are not in order. But when we say ordered list, meaning the lists are in order, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let me start by using the unordered list, and the tag for that is ul, which means unordered list. And after doing this, what I need to do is I need to go ahead and close my ul. So I'll come down to where my third service is, and I'll close my ul like so. Now after doing this, I need to add one more thing, which is the list item. So I'll say li, and I have to close li over here like so. I'll do this again for second service, li, and I will close li, and last one for third service, li, and I need to close my li. Don't forget that. Now let me go ahead, Ctrl S and Ctrl R. So as we see over here, this is a proper listing whereby we have our header listing and we have a nice unordered list over here. First service, which is bulleted, second service, and third service. Now what if we don't need the bulletin but we want our list to be ordered, as in 1, 2, 3, and 4? Now when we want to do that, we only need to change this u to O, which stands for ordered list, meaning our list items are now ordered. Now let me show you a simple trick in this text editor, Sublime Text, or any other text editor if available. Now I want to change this UL to OL, and notice I have UL over here and I have another UL on line 13. Now in case I have a lot of ULs in my code, then what I need to do is I need to change this one after the other, like OL, come down here again, OL, go to the next OL, OL, and that is really tiresome. Well, we can use this shortcut by first selecting the UL. After that, let's hit Alt and F3. Now when you do that, you see the UL is selected for both, or the UL will be selected wherever it finds itself. Okay, so after doing this, I can just change this to OL and it updates for all. So that's a very cool trick in Sublime Text and other text editors. Again, it's Alt F3 to do that. Okay, so now let me save, reload in the browser, and now our list items are ordered as we have 1, 2, and 3. So I think that is it for this tutorial. And note, listing is very important in web designing. Take note of that, practice, and this is very simple to understand. Now as we are growing in HTML and CSS, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to meet me in the next tutorial. We are going to learn something new. Bye.